So when you are like from all your heart trying to understand and trying to be living the book, you will live the book, you will understand the book, because this is a book of God. You know, God will not a teacher. You are the one who can lead yourself, you know, to find the truth. You need to learn how to read, and learn how to read not about how to say A, B, C, is about how to live the story so we can understand the story. This is why you see that Messiah, he was teaching using parables. Why? So Jesus, it's so simple for you. Go check every one of his parables and you will see he is telling you a story about yourself, not about somebody else. Any one of the examples in the Bible, see them, you will see you are there. It's about you. Even though this is something been said 2,000 years ago, every story there is about you. You yourself. You will see yourself there. So try not to read, try to live the story. You know, like if we go in the Bible now, if we open any chapter, actually this is open already, so I do not know what we have here. Oh, this is Matthew. Okay, look, unbelievable. Honest to God, I don't even know. I just click at the page, it was open from before. Look what we see in front of us. Can you believe it? Isn't it amazing? So I was talking about, and just I click in the top in the banner, I have the icon of the Bible. You know, I don't even know what verse. And look, again Yeshua answered in parable, and he said, the kingdom of heaven is compared to a man who was a king and who made a wedding feast for his son. And he sent his servants to call those invited to the wedding feast, and they choose not to come. That is you and me and the rest of the world. And it's amazing. I'm talking about how the Lord is speaking parable. I click at the page and here we go. I don't even know what I'm going to read. You will find yourself in the story. Just to try to think about it and try to think about who is the one really is invited, and who is the king, and who is the son of the king. So the Messiah, my friend, is not the same as, like, you know, the stupid Quran. You know, it's the language is easy, is beautiful, and it is heart touching. You do not need a scholar to teach you, really. I mean, a scholar can answer a question about history, like, you know, you read the book of Kings in the Old Testament. Who is this king? Where he was? So you need maybe somebody who have more knowledge in history. But this is not about history. And Jesus, he spoke in such a language. So the one of us who don't have a PhD, he got the PhD of understanding, even though he don't have education. And that's what God is about. If we cannot understand God, then that means God, he failed to make us understand him. So it's a parable, but in the same time, it is very powerful. Again, he sent another servant, and he said, tell those invited, behold, my banquet is ready. And you can read the rest of the story. So this king, he sent you messenger after messenger, inviting you in a very honorable way. Come to my wedding party. I have a banquet for you. I'm preparing things for you, good things for you. You say no. And this is what we do every day, even the good one of us. We are tempted. We want money. We want power. We want better life. We want, which is, it doesn't make you bad if you want a better life, but then you forget about God and you make it, that is the only target you have. So those people are busy. What do you think make them busy not to go? Why? Because they focus only in themselves. And Christ teaches us that number one enemy for you is yourself when you become selfish. You will notice when the whole Bible teaching us, for God he loved the world, he sent his only begotten son. That is not a selfish thinking. The king, he can celebrate the wedding without you and me. He's a king. We are nobody. But he is not selfish. He loves to make you happy. But you are selfish, and because you're selfish, you worship. And then you forgot that one day, at the end of the day, it's not. But you decide to be a king against yourself. So I advise you, when you read the gospel, don't just read words. Try to live the story. Close your eyes. Maybe you can have the audio, Bible in audio. Listen to it. Try to imagine yourself there. Try to see the story, not just to read it. And this is what people do when they read books. They read words. Those are not words. This is not a word, my friend. This is God. So this is why I say, I think, understanding the Bible is dependent in you. If you are willing and ready to understand, you will. You do not need a teacher. But sometimes, because we have too much noise in our head, we don't hear. You might be living now and you have like a family around you, a son, a daughter, a wife, I don't know what you have, and each one of them, he speak to you asking for something, but you don't see it. Why? Because your head is busy with something else. Maybe your son is taking drugs now, but you don't know because you're busy. You think you are doing your part, you just put food on the table, the house is warm, your son is dressed, and he go to school. You're busy. You think you did your job. You don't see. You're blind. So always we blind ourselves, and when we open our eyes, it's going to be too late. So I advise people that's not only when you read the Bible, you need to open your eyes and be careful how you read it, and be living the story. Live your own story. You live inside your house, you are a stranger. You don't even know how your wife she's thinking, what she think about you, because you aren't listening. You don't know what the husband think about his wife, because the wife is not listening. The wife is busy. What I want to do shopping tomorrow. My friend is coming. Life is going like, very rush, everyone is busy with his own stuff, but nobody really thinking of the person next to him. So establishing life is establishing life with the Lord in his present, in a beautiful house, which is not about a villa. It's about people who listen to each other and they are not selfish. And that's how you can live as a Christian. If you teach your son how he think about his father, what he do to bring money, what my father does to feed me, how I get my bicycle. You need somebody to teach the child since an early age how he appreciate his father. His father is the same as this king. He work hard to help you. He invite you, and then you kick his. You have a spoiled child. You don't appreciate the sandwich he eat. You don't appreciate what you buy him because he's spoiled. So don't spoil yourself. Don't spoil your children. Don't destroy them. Learn how to appreciate, for appreciation is the key of happiness. Appreciate the Lord who gave you what you have, even if it's nothing. I appreciate the Lord when I have nothing and when I have. You know, when I came to the state, I went through a lot of things, especially financial stuff. Very little income, very horrible. But I never changed. And I never said, oh God, why you are doing this to me? Do I deserve it? I was very thankful. When I eat my bread, I say, thank you, Lord. Thank you for the bread. I don't have a heat. Thank you, Lord. I'm alive. I'm healthy. So when you are a person who learn how to appreciate, you learn how to live and how to enjoy life. And if you appreciate, appreciation starts from the one who gave you what you have, even if it is nothing in your eyes, because nothing is a lot, by the way. Yes, nothing is a lot. You know, you don't know how lucky you are to have eyes until you see someone is blind. Oh, I'm poor, I have nothing. No, you have a lot. You don't know what you have until you lose it. You don't know how precious to have feet until you see somebody can't walk. You don't feel it. What a big deal to have feet. There's people, they die to walk. There's people, they pay everything they have just to see. Appreciation, my friend. Appreciation is what makes you human. Not a wolf who wanna bite and eat and then his belly is full and he sleep. And second day he look for a prey to bite again. So we need to learn how to be disciplined and how to fight ourselves and how to fight all the shiny stuff around us and how to appreciate, and then you will be happy. You know, you have a small house, thank God you have a house. There's people don't have a house. I wonderfully appreciate what I have. You know, go and see how people around the world live. There's many people, they wish to have what you have. So to understand the Bible, my friend, you have to understand that you are a human, and your humanity have to come first by understanding that God who gave you your humanity, he will take it one day. He gave it to you for free, and he will take it back. So either he will take it back and he will still give it to you still, which means you and whatever he gave you, you are welcome to his kingdom, or he will send you where you deserve to go, for you are selfish, you don't belong to his kingdom. As we say always, everyone goes where he belongs. Fly, garbage. Bees, go to the flower. Just see where you belong and go. And don't be misled by what you see in this media and TV and etc. They try to make you believe that those celebrities are the successful. Look at them, they die one after one from drugs. They keep getting married, divorce, getting married, divorce, getting married, divorce, getting married. I mean, sick. They are sick, literally sick. But people think they are happy. That's what they think. They see shiny stuff, they see expensive cars, they see cameras, light, you know, interview. But the fact a poor man who sit in a side of his house and nobody know him is more happy. I don't want those lights on me. What for? That will not make me happy. This is disgusting. You can't even drink your tea. You can't even sit under your, I mean, with your kid just to play around or to have fun like a normal human being. So those people, they lost. They sold themselves to the devil, to the money, and they bought their fame, and the price was very heavy. How many actors you know they die because of drugs? You notice that a human being, the more he gets famous, he think that he is God, powerful. Like this guy stupid, he called himself top G. He's top G. I don't know even how a man, he said to him, you are my top G. That you must be mentally ill. So you know, when a man he become rich, you know, and now I'm healthy, he think he's a king. He think he is the one in control of this world. But the fact you are the same as a rabbit. Little virus can kill you. The same virus can kill the rabbit. Today you are big and healthy. Tomorrow you are a piece of a plastic. Even piece of plastic will stay longer than you. It will take a long time for a piece of plastic to be demolished. It doesn't rust. It's not really even composed or decomposed. But you will, few days you will be composed. So when a human being he go to stupidity mood, he think he is powerful, and then one day he will notice how weak he is, how stupid he is. Literally, what all the money in the world can do to me if I cannot be happy. And this money, you know, those who try, like, you know, like this guy when he buy cars, car after car after car, and the whole point is to show them in the videos. Did you ask yourself, really, this guy is mentally ill? What's the problem? A person, he won the lotto. Suddenly he start buying cars, collection cars. Okay, why? Oh, they are beautiful. Why? Okay, beautiful. What is exactly? What happened to you? Oh, I have a dream to buy those cars. Okay, why you want to have all those cars? Why your dream will not come true unless your dream is stupid? I believe that money and fame, they are the enemy of a human being. I pray that the Lord will keep us not rich, but will give us and provide us what we need, because that will make us make us, let us say, rich in different meaning. But we need our Lord, give us our bread, our needs. You will not take with you more. If you have in the bank right now $1 billion, how much Elon Musk he can eat a day? I mean, you can, yes, you have a billions, but you know, this is all is so extra. But this guy, he cannot walk in the street alone. Can he walk in the street alone? He will be kidnapped. You don't dare, actually. His money is a curse. I'm not saying he's a bad person, but I'm saying his money is not really helping. So now you're not enjoying your life as a normal human being no more, just because you are very rich. So, you know, joy of life is not about being rich, it's about being able to be respected. So I feel sorry for someone he's very poor and there is somebody taking advantage of him. That is bad. But the poor person still is a good person, but he is suffering. But still he is better than the one who is rich and abusing him. That will not change. So it's better to be the poor and not to be the abuser. And the Lord in the Bible said clearly that he bless those who they are poor. Always you can get rich if if you decide to work as a pimp. Very profitable business. Human trafficking, drugs, there's no question about it. Well, drugs, you know, you get rich so fast. But then when you stay for, I mean, not only you will be guilty for the rest of your life for killing many people by selling drugs, and God will punish you for that. But one day you will be arrested, and then the judge will send you for 20, 30 years in jail. Then all the money you have is stupid. Every day in jail is better than $1 billion in your bank. Did you see the stupid idiot? He says, my friends now are just cockroaches and bugs. What happened to the rich man, the money, the cars, the girls? His only friends is cockroaches. Is it worth it? Just ask yourself, is it worth it? What if this guy now, they put him in jail for the coming 10 years? 5 years. Is it worth it? Five years of your life in jail. If there is a money can bring it back? No money can bring it back. No money can bring you back on time. It's not worth it. Anyway, everybody have his own philosophy in life, but for us as a Christians, we have a Messiah. We don't have a philosophy. And the Messiah, he gave us a very simple way to learn how to appreciate and to learn how to be with him. Very simple way. Don't be selfish. Be giving, be loving, and be truthful. Don't be politically correct. Many Christians these days, those are fake Christians. They try to teach you that Christianity is about giving hugs. That's not true. Oh, you cannot insult people. No, that's not true. I'm not insulting people because I like to insult them. I insult by saying the truth. The truth is an insult. When you say to somebody you're a liar, you're insulting. But if he's a liar, you have to say it. So there is a fake, wave of people who claim to be Christians. They're trying to practice Islam on us. We play taqiyya, protection statement. Like, we cannot say those things. Oh, we are in the year 2023. You cannot say those things. Christian person, he say those things no matter what. No matter what the year, no matter what the time, no matter what the century. So either you are Christian or you are not. And if you cannot handle saying the truth, then don't be Christian. But it's a fact. We are in a time, if you say the truth, you are insulting. But yeah, I would love to insult them. Non-stop. Money is the root of evil. Actually, this is not your mom. This is the Bible. But it's not what the Bible meant. The Bible doesn't mean that the money is the problem. The roots of evil is you. What money is about? What money? Money is just a form of exchange. Like in the time of Adam and Eve, there was no money, but Adam commits sin. Is that correct? There's no money. They have no dollar. They have no bank account. Still, Adam and his children, they commit sin. So what was the problem? Money is just a form of exchange. Exchange of what? Benefit, authority, service. So in the old days, I used to give you some wheat, you give me a watermelon. Okay, that is our money now. But man, because he wants more of his own to be spoiled. So he wants more of this exchange. Otherwise, the money is just a way of exchange. A person, he come to fix my, let us say, laundry machine. What I will give him? Oh, Christian Prince, what do you do? I teach about the Bible. Oh, I do not need that. I need money. So I can go to the market, and so it's just a form of, so the money is not the problem. The problem is when you live for the sake of money. When the money become your target, then you are not alive, actually. You are just slave of money. You know, people who have dogs, how many of you have dogs here? How many of you have dogs here? Give me one if you have a dog. And I don't want people to get upset from me speaking about those who have dogs. I love dogs. But you will notice that somebody, he have an obsession with dogs somehow. I love my dog. Oh, he's my baby. Okay, cool, wonderful, no problem. I'm not against you, by the way, to be good to animals. Be nice with them. But sometimes you find you're not loving the dog. If you think carefully, you are not in love with the dog. You are in love with yourself. You are lonely. You need a companion. So what do? You bring a dog. And then you spoil the dog. Because this is the only, if I want to use it, I want to use the word person. Because for you is a person. So you are trying to fill up a space in your life, very empty vacuum space, by a dog. But this is not really a healthy behavior. A dog is beautiful. Okay, no problem. It's funny. You can play with a dog. Maybe it's a guard dog, whatever dog. But you are not being loving to the dog. You are abusing the dog, actually. You are abusing and you are using the dog for your selfishness. The same as a person who bring a bird. Oh, he is saying beautiful. Okay, I will buy him, put him in a cage. I feed him, I put water for him, but the fact you are selfish. So we think we are being good to animals, but in reality, it's an exchange of benefit. The dog is making you happy, and the dog, if you don't feed him, etc., you feel guilty, or maybe you are feeding him just to keep him alive. But at the end of the day, you are using the dog. You are not really in love with the dog. I know some people, they might say this is not true, you know, but I believe that even when we own animals, we are using them, you know. We are trying to solve a problem. And again, I'm not speaking against dogs. Yeah, dogs are good animals, you know, not all of them for sure, but generally speaking. But when you have obsession with dogs, most likely you have a problem, you know. Yeah. Dog is more loyal than your boyfriend. Here we go. This is an example. So you'll see, you are exchanging a boyfriend with the dog now. That's funny. So maybe you will like your coming boyfriend to be a dog, because dog is loyal. Or let us say you like maybe your coming boyfriend to be loyal like a dog. In fact, the dog is not really loyal. You know, the dog is just an animal who, you know, he have one master. He the one who feed him. It's not you. You don't care who you are. If the same dog grow in different house, he will not be loyal to you. He will be loyal to different house. Yeah, it's an animal. So, you know, that's why I say it. People, they try to solve a problem in their life, and then they get into other problem. So now you are more isolated. You are just surrounding yourself by dogs and cats. You don't have maybe friends because you trust dogs, but you don't trust a human. Oh, dogs is more loyal. Anyway, I'm not trying to put you down, but I'm just saying you what I think about it. You know, we as a Christians, dogs protect the property we live on. I didn't, guys, I did not say dogs are bad. Did I say good bad dog? Did I say that? You see, people don't understand me. I'm not saying dogs are bad. I'm saying you are bad. I'm not speaking against the dogs. I'm speaking against you. So even when you say dogs protect our property, exactly. So you are not good to the dogs. You're bad. You see, I don't know. Sometimes I try to avoid to speak about deep topic because that will make people upset. So dog, they protect our property. Exactly. So you are not good to the dog. The dog is good to you. You know, so he's better maybe than you. I'm not insulting you, by the way. I'm just telling you what exactly the exchange benefit between you and the dog. So you feed him, he protect my property. So he's my employee for little cheap money. Give him a bone from the lunch I have. You know? But in your mind, you convince yourself that you are in love with the dog and you are caring for the dog and you like the dog and you are a wonderful person with animals. You know, that's not true. You are using the animal. You know, if you care for a bird in the cage, you let the bird go. You don't put him in a cage. What about I put you in a cage or a chain around your neck and I spoil you with bones and chicken? And I say, hey, protect my property. So anyway, you know, I have my way of thinking. You might not like it, you know. Yeah, chocolate, you never thought about this before. Exactly. That's why I'm this is why I am who I am. Actually, in relationship of a human being, even with a human being, we do it wrong. You know, when you meet a person, it doesn't matter what the purpose of this meeting. What is the first thing you want? You know, let us say even you met somebody in the park, a conversation. Simply, you are looking for maybe a company, open a conversation, chat, have fun. And the person who's talking to you too, he's looking for exchange. So a human being, relationship between a human being is an exchange of benefit. We call it social. But reality is, I share some, you share some. The problem will happen when we are people who don't share and we think about ourselves. So when I become interested to know you just for the sake of me, that is the problem. When I am interested to own you for the sake of me, that is the problem. And most of people today, they live this way. Me, not you. Everything I do with you is for the sake of me. I don't know if I am making it clear. No, I'm not asking you to release the dog or anything. I'm just telling you how you do things. You know, you don't want to think about it deeply. It's up to you. I'm just telling you how you think about things. Even when a woman she marry a man, or a man he marry a woman, what exactly they want? If the man he is in love with the woman, even she have nothing to provide, that is a man who is in love. She have nothing. You know, he's not even asking for anything. If the woman she's the same, she's in love with the man, and she don't want anything from him except to be with him, to love him. Okay, that's wonderful. But 90, maybe 9% of men and women, they are not in love. They are in love with their toy. So the man, he see a beautiful woman. He is now in love with her beauty. not with her. If she maybe change her makeup, he will not like her.